What's going on, White Picket Realty? Good to see everyone today. Today, I want to start off by talking about the summit that is coming up, and that is going to be next Friday, June the 19th. And just to give you guys kind of an idea of what you can expect, because it's going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. So, first things first, we are not all meeting in one location. We're going to be going to our regional central offices. So, Central, if you're assigned there, go there. If you're assigned to Southwest, you'll go there. If you're assigned to Lake Houston, you'll go there. If you're assigned to Southeast, you'll go there. So you'll go to your home office. That's where the summit will be taking place. Now, the RSPs will be equipped to have a live broadcast of the summit itself. So why do we want you guys to come in? Well, one, we want to get comfortable around each other. We haven't seen each other in a while, but we don't want to do it in these massive groups that might be unsafe. Two, we want to give you lunch. We want to give you some happy hour. We want to give you time to enjoy each other's company, which we haven't been able to do now for about 3 months. So next Friday at 11 a.m., we go to the summit. You can go to Eventbrite, type in hashtag Team WPR in the search. It'll pop up. You'll be able to go on here when you sign up on here. You'll be able to see the agenda in the description. So you'll have an idea exactly what's going to be happening and how it's going to work. 11 to 12, we've got lunch coming in for you. We'll do our regular company news, announcements, awards, all of the great things that we normally do that we haven't been able to. From 1 to 3, we'll have a special training, a special presentation. We're hoping to have a TikTok training, but if not, we will be having either a sales or a body language training. And then from 3 to 5, Old Republic Title is going to be providing drinks and snacks as a happy hour at all of the regional offices. Guys, it's going to be amazing. We can't wait to see you. It's been so long since we've seen you, and we're really, really excited about this opportunity. Now, for today's training, what I want to look at is a feature in CINC that people have been talking about now for quite some time, but some of you have been asking me, I don't know how to use it, I don't know where to start, and I want to give you an idea on how you can start to train yourself. So first things first, you'll see it pops up right away here. 2 new auto tracks added to your site, and that's what we want to talk about today. I want you guys here on the left-hand side, after you log into your CINC, you'll see here on the left-hand side, it says Autotracks. I want you to click there. See, it says centralized functionality, simplified interface, and manage your communication. So let's get started. And you'll see here the first one that I want to look at, the very first one that I want to work on is this CINC Holidays one, because it's going to give you a good idea of how the auto tracks work. So let's click on that. And you'll see it says on here, this auto track is set for the 2020 calendar year. You set everyone as your lead type will occur from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. TJ, sorry guys, my dog is being really loud in the background. You'll see here, this one is set to go out now. Jacob set this one up, so this one is private, but we want to find the actual CINC auto track that you can utilize, that you can make changes from. So let's go ahead and let's click here, and let's go out there and let's find that CINC one. You'll see there's some other auto tracks that people have set up in here, and the ones that say private are only for their use. The ones that say public have been set up for your use. And you can come in here and you can actually search the auto tracks. So let's type in holidays. And here it is. This one is Jacob's, but you can also go in here and you can find other auto tracks. Let's look at this one that Jacob has, because this one may be really good and he may be wanting to share. So you see, now you can set it up to automatically send emails on a specific day at a specific time. This one is set up for New Year's, Valentine's, St. Patrick's, Easter. This is 12 different holidays, and they're going to be receiving emails on all of these different holidays. So you can click on here. This is what the New Year's email looks like. You can come in here. You can see this is what the Valentine's email looks like. And these have already been pre-set up by CINC for you as a benefit to your business. All you have to do is make a copy of these auto tracks, activate it for your people, and then they'll be able to get added automatically. And there's so many great templates already in here for you guys. So you can go through here, you can look at the ones that are public. There's a lot in here that have been created by CINC. There's things in here that you can utilize that are going to be a benefit to your business. And if you wanted to create your own, you have the ability to create your own as well. All you have to do is click on start, add edit, and you'll see here, here's the CINC holidays one. So now I can create my own CINC holiday one. I can come in, I can say, yeah, I like this one. I like this template. I'm going to copy it. So now I'm starting to create my own. And if you want to follow along with me, let me go back and show you exactly what I did because it was very easy. All I did was click start, edit an auto track. So I start, edit, and now here's all sorts of templates that have already been pre-created that I can utilize. So these are all the different templates that CINC has already created for me. They'll say CINC on them. And then those I can utilize. These are just blank ones down here. I want to create this holiday one. So I'll click here, copy this template, and now I'm starting to use it. Now you see here, it says select a year. I want to do this for 2020. If I wanted to set it up for 2021, I could. Let's make this one for 2020. And you'll see it says all of the different templates. And now I can go in, and if I click this little pencil button, it lets me edit the template. I'm so thankful that we connected this past year. It's been such a great pleasure working with you. However, I'm even more excited for a year to come. It brings fresh perspectives, new experiences, and great opportunities. Plus, it is one more year I get to serve as your local realtor. Happy New Year. So one thing that I like to add is I want to put on here, hey, and then I want to add the person's name. And CINC makes it really easy to add in the person's name because all I have to do is use the code for the person's name. So let's say that I wanted to add in whoever it is. I click here on this little tag button, and then I put first name. And then I can put the exclamation point. Hey, first name, I'm so thankful that we connected this past year. Now this email starts to look a little bit more personalized, like it's coming from me, like this is a personal email. And I can go through here and I can do the exact same thing for every single one. So I can update that one. On Valentine's Day, I can do the same thing. I can come in here and I can say, hey, or I can say, happy Valentine's Day. And then I can add the tag on here. Very simple. First name. And I can put, this is the perfect time to remind the special people in your life you care. That's why I want to let you know how much you mean to me. My business would not be the same without you. So you're seeing how I'm making these really small little edits. 8 a.m. perfect on Valentine's Day. Very simple. And then I can go through and I can do all the rest of the 12. Now, let's say that I was happy with it the way it is. All I have to do is click continue. And when I click continue, it's going to ask me, how does this thing get triggered? How does it know that I want people to be added to this? So very simple. For this one, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to click with a label. And then I'll select a label and I'll come in here and I'll find my own labels. You should be able to create your own folder with your own labels. It's really simple to do. For now, since I'm just doing this as an example, I'm just going to use one of these uncategorized labels and I'm going to put on here friend. And everyone that I have in my database with that label is now going to get, let me go back and try that again, uncategorized friend. And I forgot to hit apply. There we go. Now, everyone who I add that label to is going to get that email, those email chains, the whole thing automatically. And then you can also set it up for when to stop. Now, this one, I want it to go out no matter what, whether they are wanting to get it or not. I want this to go out, so I don't need to make it stop. And then if you want to let other agents use your template, you can check this box. Do not check this box if you don't want other agents to use this template. Now you'll see I go on here, I click Save Settings, and boom, just like that, it's going to give me a recap of exactly what I just did. This auto track is for the 2020 year. It's set to go out from 8 to 5. It's going to be triggered with that label friend. And now I can come in here and I can read all of the different emails by clicking them just to get a recap, see what they're going to look like. And as soon as I click save and exit, that's it. The last thing to activate it is to click publish this auto track. Now I'm going to click publish on there. And now when I add that label, people are automatically going to get it. Now let's say I decide that I don't want this anymore, or I made a mistake, or I want to just start over. All you have to do is go into your auto tracks and unpublish it. So you see here, you can delete, you can pause, you can disable. Let's say I just want to pause it while I make some changes. I can pause it. Let's say I just want to delete it altogether because I didn't like the way it looked. I can delete it altogether. And as soon as I click those buttons, that's it. It'll be done. This one is now going to go into the deleted. It's going to go away. Or if I change it to disable, that means it won't send out anything. It's not even going to be able to be tagged. It's not going to be able to be activated. Pause means I can activate it, but it's not going to send anything out to anyone during that time. And active, of course, means that it's active. It's good to go. Now, because I did this one really quickly, just as an example, I'm going to delete it. But I hope that that was helpful for all of you. Now, I want you to remember one thing. When you're in CINC, you can always click on help up here at the top, and you can see where it says interactive walkthroughs. And if you click there, there'll be different walkthroughs that'll show you things to do. You can also go to the CINC Pro Help Center. You click on that Help Center. It's going to open up a new tab. And then from here, you're going to be able to access different videos. Let's say I want to learn more about auto tracks because this video Jabron created is not enough. Boom, I type auto tracks. It's going to give me all of the information about auto tracks. You see there's a webinar I can watch. There's a how-to. And then as they release new things, they go ahead and they put them in here so that you know how to utilize them. This makes your life a lot easier. And if you need that really slow person-to-person webinar, here it is, a 23-minute webinar explaining to you exactly how to use these auto tracks. Guys, this is one of the best benefits in CINC. Stop doing everything manually. Stop doing everything yourself. Stop having to worry about, oh, did I send those holiday messages? Did I not? Let CINC do the work for you. All right, guys, make sure that you're signed up for that summit. Get those auto tracks working for you, and we'll see you next week at our summit. Have a great one.